Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel. If you have not been here before, my name is Mary and I'm just so thankful that you've decided to join us. I love to create content on parenting, just giving you some tips and activities that you can do with kids, especially those under 3 years old. And I love to share things about personal growth and emotional growth as well. So please subscribe down below so that we can be friends and we can share more of our videos with you. But until then, today I'm actually going to be sharing some of our favorite books for my son when he was 18 months old. This was such a fun time for me as a parent. I loved to see all of the new things that he was experiencing and understanding. I mean, it's just amazing. I felt like, you know, on a weekly or monthly basis, he was learning so many new things and so many new concepts. And it was fun to see what books he would pull from the bookshelf. So this is not affiliated in any way, but we will be making sure to link all of the books down below. So if you're interested in any of them, you know, feel free to click through and find them yourself. But without further ado, the first book is called The Little Blue Truck. Zane really loves vehicles right now, and he loves animals as well. So this was just a really fun combination. Overall, it's actually a really pretty long book for a board book. And it goes through, you know, a story about this little blue truck going through this farm and someone getting stuck and having to help and rescue them. And so he just really thought it was so much fun with all the animals and the different trucks that were in it. So definitely a winner in our family. The second one is called Munch. And just kind of like the title, it goes through a bunch of different types of animals and what they munch on. So this is a little alligator. It goes through hyenas and another little alligator, pelicans. So these sliders are actually really thick, which is nice. You just have to be careful about the actual pieces here as they are a little bit thinner. If they try to grab that, it can tear pretty easily. But this was just such a sweet little book and a lot more interactive than some of the other books. The third one, I think a lot of people have read this before, but it's The Very Hungry Caterpillar. Our boys just love food. So anything about food and animals is just a win in our house. But these were really interesting because they've got the little holes in it because the caterpillar kind of ate his way through it. But they were all foods and fruits that my son has eaten before. So he really started to recognize, oh, I actually know what that is. And it was really cute to kind of help with the counting. You've got 4, you've got 5, and so that was incredibly fun to see. And at the very end, you of course have this beautiful butterfly that emerges, and this was right around summertime when we had a lot of butterflies out in our yard, and he just started to recognize and understand what that animal was, and it was really sweet. So definitely a really fun book. The next one also requires a little bit of parental oversight as the little flaps are really easy to bend. But this is a fun one because it goes through all the different parts of the body. So from your nose and your hands and your fingers and elbows, as you can see, we've lost a couple there. But so many fun things. And if your child is really interested in different parts of the body, this is a really fun way to teach. The next one, and this one was really surprising. I did not actually think this was going to be a favorite in our home, but it really was. It's called My Many Colored Days. The premise, I guess, of this book is to teach a lot of colors, which is why my son loved it. It teaches about colors, uses animals to kind of express those colors, but it also, from a parent's point of view, really starts to talk about emotions. So every color, every one of these animals that they're learning about, it teaches a different type of emotion. So on some days they're sad, or some days they're really low and just feeling low, or some days they're excited and busy. And it was really fun for me to start teaching him some of those emotions and how to work through it. And at the very end, it talks about how it's okay to feel a lot of those emotions at once, which I really loved because, you know, he's 18, 20 months getting into almost 2 years old and not sure how to express all of these frustration emotions and excited emotions. And so it was really fun to just explain to him how it's okay to feel all of these things and to express them and, you know, just start to understand them a little bit more. So a really great read for any bookshelf. The next one just makes me laugh like every time I see it, but it's called Do You Believe in Groovicorns? If you want just a really fun, colorful, magical book, this is the one. I feel like this, you know, sequin thing might be a little bit of a fad, but my boys just love it. On every page you've got different sequins to play with as you read through the story. So yeah, just really fun, really expressive, really colorful, and again, kinesthetic, where they can kind of touch and feel things as you read it. And last but not least, Inside Freight Train. And it's exactly as the title says, it's what is inside the freight train. So we start here with the engine, and you can open the whole thing and see exactly what's in it. And I remember the first time we read through this book with Zane, and he was just like, oh, it opens. Like, there's so much more to this book. And that was so incredibly fun. I know that for us, this book gets read very often, and we can't just read it one time. It has to be like 5 or 6 times in a row. But again, a little parental oversight is good, because while he can open it and close it on his own, he tends to bend it while he closes it. So we try to, you know, keep it in relatively good shape so that it can last a lot longer. But anyways, those are our top books that our sons have really loved. Please comment below. I'd love to hear what your family loves to read. And yeah, just give us some more ideas of what you like to do too. So thank you for watching, and we can't wait to see you in our next videos. Bye, guys. Hey, Zane, what you reading? Bless you. Is that the freight train? What's in that freight train? Is it sparkly? Wow. Book. So many books.